The person doesn't know true hurt and suffering until they have felt the pain of falling in love with someone whose affections lie elsewhere. The joy of loving someone is seeing the person putting in great effort in loving you back. They say respect is reciprocal, but I think love should be reciprocal too. You love me, I love you. I love you, you love me. Although this is not what the Bible teaches, but when it comes to relationships that deal with your emotional balance and sanity, then you need to balance the equation. If not, you will get drained and depressed if you put in so great effort in loving someone who is not returning such love. Have you given your life, your time, resources and emotions to someone who you thought would shower you with love and you have met with disappointment and heartbreak? You have dealt with this rejection for a long time and you are almost giving up on love. Passing through this phase of life can be painful and crush every iota of confidence in you. This can lead to depression, but you need not give up on yourself or your love. The first thing you need to do is come to the point of self-discovery. Realize that the person does not deserve your love in the first place. Stop forcing yourself on such a person. A relationship that is based on the singular effort of an individual will soon crumble. If your partner does not love you back, that means he or she has not come to the point of acknowledging your worth. If your worth is not known in a relationship, then the relationship will not be valued. Loving someone who does not love you back is like hugging a cactus. The tighter you hold on, the more it hurts. Also, you look and act desperate when you love someone who is not loving you back. It makes you hysterical. You get agitated and frantic about every little thing. Gradually, you become withdrawn and you begin to display signs of depression. The pains of neglect and rejection from a romantic relationship cannot be quantified. It affects the brain and thoughts and actions. People begin to label you as a psycho. This emotional instability can stay with you for years if you do not take redress now. Stop loving that person. You have given so many efforts already. You cannot afford to start acting weird. Do you realize that you will not have time to discover and develop yourself if you refuse to give up on loving that person who has refused to love you back? The effort will consume you and all you live for. All you will always seek to do is to concentrate on putting all that you have into making that relationship work. And guess what? The more you try to make it work, the more you lose yourself in it. You waste time and resources looking for love that was not even there in the first place. You end up losing track of time. You have wasted your past and exhausted your present. If care is not taken, you will miss out on the future also. So all you have to do for yourself is to empower yourself with all that you know and have. Look for something exciting to do. Learn a skill or go on vacations and hang out with your friends. Bring that color back to your cheeks. You deserve more. You deserve better. Also, train your mind to accept the fact that the person is not capable to return your love. Channel your love and mind to something profitable and exciting for you. Mindset is key. In anything you will become in life, you need to deliberate in working on the state of your mind. If the mind is indirectly manipulated, such a life becomes lonely and you begin to live without direction. The inability to see ahead and plan for the future also sets in. You cannot process your mind to maximize the opportunities around you. You need to start working on your mind so that you do not incur double losses. Another important thing to note is that you cannot force the other person to love you back. The best you may get from that person is pretense. You might think you can make the person love you back. No, it does not work that way. Your efforts will only lead you to frustration and anger. Mind you, the other person might even have a genuine reason for not loving you back. It might be in your interest too. Using different means for a person to love you might yield a positive result, but in the long run, you will regret it. You have to know that there is danger ahead if you manipulate someone to love. It is a matter of time before the table will turn upside down. When you have exhausted all your schemes and plans to make someone love you and it does not work, you begin to feel hurt and depressed. At this point, it is good and important to express how you feel about the issue. You may cry, shout, or tell people about your predicament. If you want to get your heart free from any kind of pain, you should consider talking about your true feelings with a friend or family member. Doing this will help you have some reform or relief in your heart. Remember that it is not a crime to fall in love, and it was not your fault you ended up loving someone who did not respond to your love. Learn to pour out your hurt and betrayal. It is okay to do that. Never blame yourself for the rejection. You probably did not do anything wrong. Do not give yourself the thought that if you had approached the person differently, it would have worked out, or if you had a good shape and beautiful feminine features, you would have been able to receive the love back. No, do not brood on that. Know that you are just wonderful the way you are, and if anyone will love you, it will be just for who you are. Seeking counsel is a sign of strength. It will bring relief and hope to your heart that you are not losing anything but exposure to a better partner God has prepared for you, and how to manage that special relationship ahead. Know this and know peace. Your struggles to keep loving the person who has refused to love you back will one day overwhelm you, indifferently or do or die affair. Give yourself some space, give yourself some time, and you will surely get over it. You may as well cut off every form of communication between you and the person. Break every tie that reminds you of the person. You might want to change friends and environment just to get over that person. Distract your thoughts from your lost lover. Make yourself happy. Enjoy your life. Enjoy your freedom. Do not think the decision to break ties might be too harsh for you to take. It will help you move on and get over the person on time. Fall in love with yourself. Make yourself happy. Take care of yourself. And do not retreat to falling into bad addictions like drinking alcohol, smoking, or clubbing. Remember that you had your life before falling in love with that person, and your life continues. Nevertheless, you have to look into the bright perspectives of your circumstances with an open mind. If you do this, you will realize that it is a blessing in disguise for you. See it as a process of making you stronger in life's journey. Do you realize that the disappointment and rejection add feathers to your cap? Love can be pleasant, but unevaluated emotions can be toxic. In a world that is full of competition, comparison, and confusion, you need to take your love life in very high esteem. If not, you will end up as a loser. It is time you value your love above any relationship that offers nothing. This is the primary pursuit of every child of God. In this, you see motivation and fulfillment for living. Love and wisdom go hand in hand, and the moment one misses it, you begin to live for nothing. This is because you are already stuck in this love pursuit. God gives extraordinary wisdom for direction. Also, counsels and principles can be good, but God's conviction works faster. For as many that desire to have a turning point over a worrisome situation, you are born to be happy and have a fulfilling relationship. If this is not working, God has created many people in His image, and because you have surrendered completely to Him, you will meet someone who will love you more than you do. Your relationship might not work now because the person did not return the love. Please, you are free to walk away. You are not a slave to love, but a free being.